A common question that I always get on my channel is, are flight attendants actually cleaning the lavatories? The toilets in flight, they have to be cleaned, right? I mean, somebody has to clean them, and who else can it be? Alright, so when it comes to toilets in flight, there are two main things that are important for cabin crew. One of them is safety and security. What does that mean? Is the smoke detector in the lavatory tampered with? Are there any foreign objects in the toilet? Is anything a threat inside the toilet, like a suspicious object that can be an actual problem, you know? If I see a suspicious object, a foreign thing that's not supposed to be there, that is a security threat, and cabin crew are often times looking for this. They're actively looking for it. It's part of our protocols. Now, the second thing is, after all this security and safety issues, the second thing is cleanliness of the lavatory itself. One of the things that we always do, is restock the lavatories, because you need a new fresh tissues, you need soap, you need toilet paper, right? So those things throughout the flight, they have to be restocked, because on a flight longer than, let's say, 3 or 4 hours, those things, they kind of run out. And of course they have to be replenished. So we as cabin crew in flight, we replenish the toilet paper, we replenish the tissues, we replenish the soap, the sanitizer, and any other things that must be replenished. It's one of our duties when it comes to the lavatories. We also have a spray called Fresh and Clean, and we spray the lavatories to smell nice, and that also can be used to clean. Now, do we clean the lavatory itself if the lavatory is dirty? On my airline, which is Etihad, the lavatories have to be clean. We check the lavatories often to make sure, firstly, they're safe, and then secondly, they are clean. Because if you're a passenger and you go to the lavatory, you go to the toilet, and you find the complete mess right there, then, you know, you're not really holding the airline in high regards for that, right? There's an issue to be discussed here, and that is of cultures. Some cultures, let's say, they have a very high respect for the lavatory area. They do not leave the lavatory with any speck of dust, with any water on the ground. You know, they don't really mess the lavatory by any means, especially because it's a public place. That's in their culture, right? So some flights, some destinations, the lavatories are very, 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 very clean. But obviously, there's, as I said, different cultures. Some people, they don't really think about the lavatory as being, okay, it's a public space and so on and so forth. So they really mess it up many times.
Emotional damage!
And we have this on our flights, and we have to respond to that accordingly. We do have to clean the lavatory. I will say there's a caveat here. If the lavatory is in a very bad state, if that toilet is really messed up, we will just lock it. So that can happen sometimes. Some people, they have to throw up during flight. So, you know, some things can be really bad, let's put it this way, and quite disgusting. So we have to approach that in a proper manner. And yeah, sometimes the lavatory can be closed in flight. Now, if there's a line to those lavatories and the flight is full, we might try to make it, to clean it and to make it proper again. Some flights are 3 hours, some flights are 10 hours. On the 3-hour flights, you're probably not gonna fiddle with the lavatory too much. The lavatories will be pretty clean for a 3-hour flight, but on the 10-hour flight, that's a long flight, so it's gonna be a mess many times, and it has to be cleaned. There's no other way around it. Now, we also use products like Bacoban, and we also try to be as sanitary as possible when cleaning the lavatories, because obviously we have many duties, including serving passengers food. So we have to make sure that we ourselves are sanitized when we're doing this. So, you know, we have special gloves for that. We have a special spray for that. We have the Bacoban as well. And we have other things like PBE. You know, we have those just in case it's quite a mess there, and we do wear it for that occasion. So yeah, it's good when the airline gives you tools to prepare for the task, but obviously the job of cabin crew, it's it can be dirty at times. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's not only glamorous and only 5-star hotels and so on and so forth. It can actually be dirty at times. It's a customer service job, so people have to take that in consideration before applying for these jobs. Cleaning the lavatories, it is indeed part of the job. I'll also add something like this. For example, on the Airbus A380 in Emirates, they have a person that is not a flight attendant, but still it's part of the flight attendant crew that's designated to just clean the showers and the lavatories in flight. So it's kind of a flight attendant, but not part of the operational safety and security flight attendant. I don't know how to explain it, but I know for sure that they have this person. The only job that they have is to clean the showers on board the Airbus A380, which is the biggest aircraft in the world, the passenger aircraft, and to attend the lavatories on that flight. So that's quite cool. It's on flights longer than 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So any Emirates crew, just please confirm that with me in the comment section down below. You're probably wondering, why are not more airlines having this approach, having one designated person just to clean the lavatories in flight? Well, because you have to understand, every jump seat in that aircraft, it costs a lot of money, right? Airlines, they operate on a low margin cost, so basically every additional costs, it kind of adds up. So it's one extra jump seat for that individual. It's a cost to the airlines, a cost to the company. And why do that when you have the cabin crew already there in those areas? So yeah, I would say that will be a pretty cool addition, but it's not really gonna happen for most airlines. Just Emirates, as far as I know, they have that advantage. Anyway, that has been it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this topic. It's a messy topic for sure. Please let me know in the comment section down below what do you think. Don't forget to leave a like, right? Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not subscribed yet. And yeah, until next time, ladies and gents, take care. Have a nice one. Bye-bye.